right as I turn it on.
Edit that out.
Yeah, well, I can't. Well, we just got out of Dracula.
Yes.
Welcome to another Midnight Showings. I'm Kelly.
I'm DJ, and tonight we have a very special guest, a friend of mine that I work with. Introduce yourself back there.
I'm Josh.
He is Josh.
And he is completely devoid of any good lighting. I'd make a lighting joke, but as you know,
Yeah.
I even replaced the damn bulbs.
Yeah, you need to replace the damn switches.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I'm not really sure how to feel about this one. So, I'll let you guys start off. What was good about this film?
Well, the ending battle was fantastic.
All of the
Any
battles
battle.
were awesome.
All the battles were awesome.
Jinx, you're Minnesota.
You got people dead on spears. What's not to like?
So if
Oh,
you,
it's done by Vlad the Impaler? Hell yes!
yeah, if you don't know anything about Dracula, he was real in Transylvania. Is it a country? I can never get those right.
Transylvania, that's good.
The country of Transylvania lived a warrior named Vlad. I forget his real last name.
Headpiece.
What he said. And he had a thing for impaling other soldiers, pretty much the Turkish soldiers, to show, hey, you're about to die if you go any further. And they gave him the name Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah,
I'm glad they kept that.
they kept that very accurate.
Due
How many villages was shown? I saw at least 2.
due to his supposed thirst for blood and violence and death, they gave him another name, Dracula, whom we all know is the king of the vampires.
Although he was not the first vampire, according to this movie, which was different. Is that, you know more about the novel? Is that true?
I'm not sure about that.
He
Not
is
true? Yeah, because he was cursed by the other demon who they called the vampire. So
Yeah, I've seen Bram Stoker's Dracula, the movie version of the book. There was no other vampire like that I remember, but
yeah, one hell of a setup for a sequel, though.
Yeah, he is the first
Please don't.
modern vampire. If you think of vampires, what they do and what they're about, you'll probably think of Dracula. So, yeah, this basically follows Vlad the Impaler. He is the king of Transylvania.
Trying to save everyone from giving up 1,000 children.
1,000 children to the Turks, to the Turkish army led by his stepbrother,
I don't even want to go that far.
because
I wouldn't say step.
when he was, they called each other brothers. He grew up with the Turks. They are stepbrothers.
Well, he was kidnapped.
He was kidnapped.
He was kidnapped.
So it's his kidnapped brother.
Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome?
Not even Stockholm Syndrome. He didn't admire him in any way. He wanted him dead.
Very badly.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
He dies.
Yeah, spoilers for anybody who does not want spoilers. Let's just say, go see this movie. It's worth a watch in theaters, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
I would have liked to see it on Halloween, along with the spirit of things. But
Yes.
No, vampires are not Halloween. Zombies are Halloween. Can't you get that through your head?
I don't
Creepy,
movies suck.
creepy fucking dolls. Go see Annabelle on Halloween. Jesus fuck.
So, what did you think? What did you think was good?
I highly enjoyed it. I'm glad they kept some of the mythos at least, and that they stayed somewhat historically accurate.
I really don't think a giant hand of bats appeared in the sky, stamping out
None
stuff.
of that.
That was
Obviously,
cool, but
vampires are not real, but
well, what are you talking about, man?
I've heard people say the whole bat thing in vampires is just a load of hoopla. It's just bullcrap, and they hate associating vampires with bats.
Do those people tend to wear lots of makeup and grow their hair out right here just so they can go whoosh?
No, like actual historians do that. It's bullcrap. But this was awesome.
Yeah.
Is all I'm gonna say.
The acting was pretty well done. I was impressed by that. I actually thought it was going to be B-rated movie acting where everything's over the top. I mean, there were a few lines I was snickering at.
Yeah, that's about half the reason.
Yeah,
Who's doing that back there?
What?
Looks like I keep seeing like a hand in the shadow.
The bird, you're doing
Oh,
a
that's
bird.
you.
Don't make me take away your only lighting.
It's a bat.
I will put you back in the shadows, man.
It's a bat.
Anyway, I thought someone was behind us. I'm like, what are you doing here?
Hey, look, it's Chucky.
No.
Dracula's in the car.
Yeah, the acting was very well done on everyone's part, especially Dracula's. I especially loved it when he had to drink blood for the first time. That moment kind of wrenches at your feels a little.
Yeah, the makeup was great, and I would have expected the first vampire to be just like one big jump scare, and
And he was.
they pulled one, but then when he started like talking and expositing, oh, it was fucking creepy.
It's Voldemort.
It was Voldemort.
Voldemort.
I was
With a
saying.
giant scar in his face.
I was just saying, there's only one way they could have made this perfect, is if they got Ralph Fiennes to do it.
Oh my gosh. And I swear I remember a scene from the trailer of him like dripping the blood all over the ground. That never made it into the movie, didn't it? He like, where he doesn't just fill up the skull head thing, but no, he like cuts it on the ground and he like sticks a goblet in there and hands it to him. Did anyone else remember that from the trailer?
I didn't watch the trailer. I just skipped it. Every time that came on YouTube, I'm like, skip.
I just remember the big battle in the bats. That's all I remember. That's about
That
half.
was not a disappointment.
That's about half the reason I wanted to see this movie. It's Dracula
I
and
just
the
want
bat.
to see Turks die.
Lots of Turks died.
Wow, someone has something against Turks.
No, it's just...
Were you kidnapped as a child?
Oh, totally.
The scars, maybe you should show the camera. The scars saying that.
No, they're healed. Don't you know? Josh is a vampire.
Blood.
But he's right there. He can't be right there. He's right there. I see him in my viewfinder. He's right there.
Everything you know about vampires is a lie.
Oh my god. This is the vampire-proof model. Ah!
Wow.
Oh gosh. If you can't tell, this movie was surprisingly short, which I think
Yeah.
is a very, very good thing. If it tried to drag itself out any longer, I think it might have pissed us all off.
Probably.
It knew it had to. It knew
How
what to
long
do.
was it?
It was only an hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Yeah, it was almost on the dot, an hour and 30 minutes. That was surprising.
I'm glad they kept it to that short of a time frame, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Work.
know.
And that's set up for a sequel.
Which they better not make. If any, like, producers or anything who work on a second one see this, do not make a second. Like, really, just leave Dracula alone as is.
I don't know. I mean, a modern day Dracula with that kind of action, I think it could work.
No.
I mean,
But Dracula in modern days just equals trouble.
okay,
Unless they're gonna
okay.
make Helsing the movie, well then...
Helsing the movie. Well, they're already
Hey,
working
hey.
on Attack on Titan, so why the hell not?
Well, that might actually be good.
You kidding me?
Love that show.
It's gonna suck.
What?
Titan.
Did you not watch the Rurouni Kenshin live action?
I did watch that. That was awesome. It kept it simple. It felt like Seven Samurai.
Yes,
But the problem is, you're talking Attack on Titan, where everyone is flying around with medieval Spider-Man slicing at giant monsters who you literally, even the manga people can't explain. I'm sorry.
You went and saw Rurouni Kenshin without me?
No, I streamed it. I wish.
And you didn't
Bring
invite
it to
me?
America.
And you didn't invite me?
No, but I think that a sequel to this could work. I mean, it's the test would be to see if you can make it not become
Stupid.
Underworld. That's the real test. I mean, this one had a lot of gravitas given to it. I think that's what really made the movie for us, is that they did sell how important the decision was for him to drink blood or not to drink blood, and they did it in a way that didn't feel pretentious, except for that one scene with a freaking monk I'm just gonna slice it up and show everyone what you are. Oh, they're gonna kill us. It's not like we have an army of 100,000 Turks on our doorstep. I'm sorry. The people were stupid. The civilian people were stupid. That's one of the bad things that kind
They
of
really were.
annoyed me.
There's a scene where he like goes back and is like asking people if they like want to join him, and we get this weird shot of these two women. It's like, come play with us, Stewie, forever and ever and ever. You're like, come play with us. Like, that's just not creepy. Their descendants are going to grow up to be the girls that died in that house. That's all they're going to say.
No. They don't have any descendants, remember?
Yeah.
He parted the sea of clouds to reveal the sun and kill everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but no,
I was hoping he would impale them all.
that would have been awesome.
would've been
One
great.
big, giant action scene
Where
with
he
all of
kills
your...
all the other vampires he brought to life.
Yeah.
Just done. He kills his own.
That armor was awesome.
It
Like,
really was.
The name Dracula comes from the word Dracul, which means, has two meanings apparently in this film. Son of the Dragon, which is a great power name, by the way, and Son of the Devil, which is a great power name if you're an evil son of a bitch.
Nicolas Cage, we found your new nickname.
Nicolas Cage.
It's kind of the same thing, though, because in Christianity, the dragon is
Evil.
oftentimes associated with the devil, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
The way that they gave it all its gravitas, especially when he parted the clouds, I think that really did sell the movie. And if they did a sequel, they just have to make sure to do that.
Not screw it up.
Not screw it up. That's the key.
First he's Batman, then he's Spawn, then he's fucking Thor.
Feel my regret!
He was pretty sick, though. Giant fist of bats hit the ground.
Yeah, they're all dead.
People flying everywhere. Oh, yeah.
All those bats were dead at the first little thing that he did to the army
Hey,
ranks.
but look out. He took out 100,000 people.
No, he didn't. He didn't, remember? He only took out maybe a third of them. And they all surrounded him, and that's when his wife fell from the tower and he had to go save her.
Still better than the web hand
bats
from
died
Spider-Man.
with him.
No, okay. Let's go officially into the bad and discuss the bad. This movie was kind of cheesy in some parts.
You're not there for the love scenes. I thought it was cute. I enjoyed it.
Half of Dracula's mythos is about him and all the people he beds along history, isn't it? I mean, really, he sees a woman, he grows up basically stalking her and tries to seduce her to come to the dark side.
Yeah.
Isn't that like half of his mythos?
But instead of that, they made him into a real person who loved his son and loved his wife and loved his country and would do anything to save it, including becoming a
his soul.
yeah, basically becoming a fucking vampire.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. The line that had me snickering the most actually had you turn to me and say, "What the hell are you snickering at?"
Yeah.
Is that still
Like,
a
what the fuck
love
are you
line? Do you remember our vows? Do not think the living or death is the same, for one is just the beginning of the other. And I'm just like snickering. What kind? This isn't a Dracula movie. This isn't a Dracula movie. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's still a better love story than Twilight.
Oh,
Yes.
burn! I was wondering when that was coming up.
and the web
Let's
hand.
look at the good.
We already
They
we
didn't.
looked at the
They
gold.
did. He didn't sparkle. In
didn't
fact,
sparkle.
they burned in the sunlight like they should.
Oh, they didn't just burn in the sunlight. They freaking peeled and vaporized. And yeah, kudos to the CGI team on that, because that was freaking awesome. I kind of wish there was a little bit more when he impaled that vampire, though.
Yeah.
He kind of just like
I was hoping
crumbled.
for flames.
Yeah, flames. But then again, that is done a lot, so I can see why. Oh, but
Another bad, probably. Well, that was my main complaint. Was cheesy love story.
the cheesy love story. And then there was the stupid people we kind of mentioned earlier.
Well, yeah, Mr. Monk. Hey, you're about to save our whole country and our everything, and I'm just gonna slice open this curtain and make sure everyone knows you're a vampire.
And then they're gonna kill you.
Gonna want to kill you, but
Just
you're the only one that can save us.
and then after they freaking lose that battle, when everyone's basically dead or dying, he walks up to the dying, "Do you want vengeance?" And they all just like, take us, we don't care anymore.
And then they turn on him again to take his son, who they thought he was one of the Turks or whatever.
No, they didn't think he was a Turk. They said that now that they're vampires, all humans are enemies.
Yeah, all humans are enemies.
So we need to get rid of him so that you can be truly free. And why? Why?
They're like most people on Earth. They don't know what they want. They're stupid.
And I'll give them that, is that they were kind of realistic to the flip-flop nature of humanity. But it's just one of those ones. It's like the only reason this is here is just to villainize the main character.
That's true.
It really was. It was so forced too. I mean, I would have liked it if one of the other monks were in there, and he's the one that kind of
He became a vampire and then he turned on him.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah. And maybe that Vlad wasn't the actual Dracula. That someone took on his name after betraying him. That would have been a good twist, but maybe not true to the mythos, but hell, it's still not sparkling.
Also, what the heck did the Turkish Sultan think he was gonna do by putting himself in a room of silver coins? Oh, that's totally gonna stop
I'm gonna waste hours laying the silver coins all over my floor and hanging bags of them. I mean,
on the off chance that they might kill the vampire, because he got no skills with the sword, apparently.
Oh, and there's another thing that bugged me. They are in Transylvania and Turkey. Why the hell are they fighting with English broadswords? And the Sultan's got a freaking Japanese katana made of silver.
Pretty much. I
don't
know, it had a
wrong
straight
area.
edge.
No, it was curved. It was curved. It was
Well,
curved.
then that's
It was curved.
Because it looked cool. That's why you're saying this movie. Because it looks cool.
It's true though. They should have had scimitars or something, you know?
Yeah.
Actual swords from the places.
Well, they did give it to that one guy who was dual wielding with the really curved, funky looking blades. Those are actual Turkish swords. Those are. You gave it to one of them. Why did you give it to the rest of them?
All right. Give the one dude the cool sword. The rest of them, man.
In which we never got an on-screen death of that guy.
We didn't.
He killed 2 of Vlad's personal guards, and we did not get an on-screen death of him.
It's true. They
was-
killed that one fairy dude who was like, "Ooh, I like the looks of these boys.
Oh God.
Take all these little boys. They're soft."
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck? Freaking creeper. His death, but not the other guy.
When they were expositing about the 1,000 children, I'm like, yeah, say it like that. It won't make you look any less like a creeper.
I want my 1,000 boys.
I want my 1,000
For my army. Come on, guys.
My army, not my
I'm
creeper.
totally heterosexual. Look at my wife. Like, that's a dude. She has a beard.
This one had.
Put a man in a dress.
Yeah, did you notice that the Turkey people didn't have any women there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in an army, and admittedly, you'd think there wouldn't be any, but in that time period, they're the ones who basically take care of the tents and whatnot, take care of the food.
No, that's what they had the boys for.
Wow.
So they can whip them, beat them to death, and then have them serve them. Oh yeah, that makes so much sense.
Hey, kid, give me a cup of wine. You didn't bring it fast enough. Almost as bad as truck drivers.
Why is there no water in this cup? You whipped me, sir. You caused me to drop it 4 times. I could have given it to you 10 minutes ago.
Another.
You kept whipping me.
Throws it on the ground. Another.
Oh, there's something else to just this quick shout out mention. Thor being inside of a hacker movie.
Yeah, trailers. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I still did not see one black hat in that trailer. The movie's called Black Hat. There better be a black hat.
No,
I know it's a technical term, but still, they better put a black hat in the movie as a cameo.
One movie as a cameo. Wow. One movie we do want to see is Kingsman. A movie made by Marvel, supposedly some spin-off thing of Marvel, made by the same people who made Kick-Ass, about a British Secret Service organization, and they hire this kid to train him, and guess who's in it? Samuel L. Jackson.
We have to fight against the evil of the world. Named Samuel L. Jackson. Oh gosh.
Maybe he'll get eaten by a shark.
No, not again.
I am sick of these mother-father snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Hands chopped off, thrown out of building. Shocked? No? Okay.
Wow.
Have him manage a hotel and appear in my fridge. And neither of you have seen 1408, have you? God damn it. That's one of the best horror films. Okay, not horror, more like thriller.
I can't watch a freaking horror film. I will laugh through the whole thing and then people stare at me.
This one is one of the ones that makes you laugh inside of it. With Samuel Jackson appearing in your fridge.
Insidious Part 2, and I laughed through the whole thing.
Well, that's because
it was Insidious Part 2.
That's because
go watch Part 1.
While you're at it, go see Annabelle. That'll probably shut you up.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of want to go see it just to laugh.
It's worth a watch.
It's
All right, we're getting a little off track, so I think we should probably go into the final conclusion of whether or not we should go see this one. My vote is go see it in theaters.
Go see it in theaters. See it at least once. I don't care where you see it. Just see it.
What do you think?
8 out of 10, I give it a 7.
7, not bad.
I'd go see it again. Only because it's near Halloween. If they release this any other time, I wouldn't go see it.
Right.
Yeah. That's definitely true. It's any other time except for maybe the start of summer, and it's not worth it. But
it wasn't bad for what it was. It was one of the better vampire movies in the last 10 years.
Oh hell yes, we've had way too many of those.
If you even call those vampire movies.
They're not.
The past 4, one of which could have been condensed down into just 1 instead of 2 for money-making reasons.
Look, I will defend Harry Potter to the day I die.
Yeah.
But they needed 2 parts to tell a coherent story. Hunger Games. Twilight. Divergent. Maze Runner, for God's sake. You don't need multiple movies.
Are they making a Maze Runner 2?
They kind of did. There was a lot in Hunger Games. I will defend Hunger Games.
Please tell me they're not making a Maze Runner 2.
They might. I don't know. It bombed pretty bad. But, Odiville, we should probably wrap this up.
Alrighty, Cardmaster, subscribe to Cardmaster 9. Cardmaster's Corner coming soon.
Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. So, see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Adios.